Koinant, good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. As already discussed on the Loving Life channel in the past, the so-called National Health Insurance Scheme that's been looked at by the South African government is clearly part of a project by George Soros and the Clinton Foundation, and we've given evidence of how the Clinton Foundation is directly involved in the trials of the National Health Insurance Scheme in South Africa. And if you go through my older videos, you will find that information. But now we see that Hippo Eyes, President Cyril Ramaphosa, is being recognized for bringing in the National Health Insurance Scheme, which the South African government can't pay for. But let's not let that small little matter worry us, will we? President Cyril Ramaphosa has warmly acknowledged the Universal Healthcare Award given to the president by the New York-based non-governmental organization, the Access Challenge, in recognition of his leadership in moving South Africa towards universal health coverage for all South Africans. Led by former Tanzanian President Jakaya Kikwete, Access Challenge works with national leaders to advocate for equal access to healthcare and education for the world's most underserved populations. Health Minister Dr. Zweli Mkhize received the award on behalf of President Ramaphosa on Monday, the 23rd of September 2019 in New York, where the minister was part of the South African delegation to the annual United Nations General Assembly, or UNGA. Do you see how everything leads to Rome, to the UN? You know, it is a global body looking at one world government. And that's why you've got these little satellites like the Clinton Foundation, like the Soros Foundation, which are working in cahoots with the UN and the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers, and so we can go on. The same old, same old. Anyway, the recognition of South Africa's plan to achieve universal health coverage enabled by the National Health Insurance, or NHI, coincided with the adoption by the United Nations of the UN Political Declaration of Universal Health Coverage, or UHC, which commits countries to advance towards full coverage for their citizens in 4 major areas around primary care. Now, it would be great if the South African ANC government could get their house in order first when it comes to public hospitals. But don't hold your breath. That's very unlikely to happen. President Ramaphosa says the recognition by the Access Challenge will serve as further motivation for the government to continue working with all sectors of society to achieve universal health coverage in line with the vision of the National Development Plan, or NDP. Now, you know, it's Alice in Wonderland stuff. I mean, really it is. You know, this is fanciful. This is just a complete joke. But, in all seriousness, Ramaphosa said, "This award is both a personal and collective honor shared by the social partners in South Africa, who are united in our effort to build a healthy nation in which all citizens have access to healthcare and services regardless of their ability to pay for such services. This is a critical part of eradicating inequality in our society and building the South Africa we want." Now, we know that's complete hocus pocus. Just yesterday, I put a video up of Brown Blignut, you know, that guy who lost his legs after a farm attack. And he is now unable to afford the morphine. And the hospital have sent him home because they said there's nothing they can do for him. That's the tragedy and the reality of what's going on in the South African public health system. It is a complete disgrace. And to try and bring in an NHI on top of that, the system's going to collapse. We're going back to witch doctors in South Africa. All right, guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video and above all, stay safe.